Greetings. Welcome back to IBI, India Business Insights. Today, we will be looking at Restaurant Brands Asia Limited. This is the fourth video on our series on QSR restaurant operators. If you have enjoyed the previous videos, I would like you to like and subscribe to our channel. The company we are looking at today is the national master franchisee of the Burger King brand in India and has also recently bought the Burger King franchisee in Indonesia. A burger is easily the go-to snack for many of us. While the name may be synonymous with burger, the company has globally lagged behind its better-known rival, McDonald's. While Burger King started roughly 2 years before its better-known rival, it has had somewhat a checkered history. It has been sold multiple times and is now a part of the US-Canadian Restaurant Holdings, Restaurant Brands International. A Brazilian investment firm, 3G Capital, also owns 32% stake in this company. Burger King Asia also came out with an IPO in December 2020, in the middle of the known COVID-19 pandemic. The company also recently changed its name to Restaurant Brands Asia Limited. The company also had huge carried forward losses during its IPO. Due to its carried forward losses, BKIL has reserved a 75% quota for the QIBs. Burger King Asia stock was fancied among the younger generation that earlier helped the company in rapid expansion of its footprint. Notwithstanding the carry-forward losses, the company's IPO was met with a tremendous response and was oversubscribed 157 times. The stellar subscription saw their shares listed at a premium of 92.25% over the issue price of Rs 60 per share. Through the IPO, Burger King raised Rs 450 crore, which was to be used to roll out new outlets and retire debt. The IPO also comprised of secondary share sale worth Rs 360 crore. The Burger King franchisee in India was developed by an arm of PE giant Everstone Capital. The Everstone continues to own 42% stake in the company post-merger. The company has also bought out a controlling stake in the Burger King Indonesia operations, where Everstone was a large shareholder. The globally recognized Burger King brand, also known as the home of Whopper, was founded in 1954 in the United States and it's owned by Burger King Corporation, a subsidiary of Restaurant Brands International Incorporated. This company also holds a portfolio in fast food brands that are recognized around the world, including the Burger King, Popeyes, Tim Hortons, and Firehouse Subs brands. The Burger King brand is the second largest fast food burger brand globally as measured by the total number of restaurants, with a global network of 18,923 restaurants in more than 100 countries and US territories as at September 30th, 2021. Burger King is one of the fastest growing international QSR chains in India during the first 5 years of its operations based on the number of restaurants. As the national master franchisee of the Burger King brand in India, the company has exclusive rights to develop, establish, operate and franchise Burger King branded restaurants in India. This master franchisee agreement is quite favorable and limits the royalty to only 5%. The master franchisee agreement allows the company flexibility in terms to tailor the menu as per Indian tastes and preferences. The support of the global parent also brings enormous advantages, including the right to use a globally well-known brand and knowledge with respect to operational efficiencies, techniques, product development, speedy rollout of national advertising campaigns, and supply chain efficiencies. The company is also obligated to develop and open at least 700 restaurants by December 31st, 2025 in compliance with the Master Franchisee and Development Agreement, provided that at all times company-owned Burger King restaurants will represent 60% of total number of company-owned and sub-franchise Burger King restaurants in India as determined at the end of each development year. Target audience: Millennials. Millennials are India's largest single demographic group. Millennials have a 47% share in India's working age population. The brand Burger King is targeted at the largest eating out population in India, the millennials. The company addresses its target group in the language they speak, a language that connects burgers and their life. Burgers and fake news or real news. Burgers and innovation, burgers and hashtags, burgers and culture. The company connects with millennials through their value leadership and strong entry menu at attractive price points and wide variety in product offering through menu laddering. The in-restaurant design, messaging, and product packaging are also in sync with the preferences of millennials. The company's recent advertising campaigns targeting millennials have included hashtag Wraps Without Gaps launch, the hashtag Lonely Clown, and our hashtag Date the Waffle and hashtag It's Not a Burger, It's a Waffle campaigns. They focus on the Burger King brand being all about self-expression and just being who you are. These campaigns have echoed the popular sentiment among the Indian youth against sensational journalism. On Valentine's Day, they had a celebrity give her perspective on no compromise relationships. The company engages their target audience through Wofer Fridays, a weekly program featuring the influencer and the blogger community. Their campaign, Because Color is Great for Holi, Not Food, let the consumers know that Burger King India takes a stand against synthetic colors. The company was listed by Quint Bloomberg among the top 10 social media brands in India. Globally, Burger King is known for connecting with customers in a very authentic and light-hearted manner. The same approach has been adopted by it for the Indian markets as well. Here's a sample of advertisement campaign they followed for Because Color is Great for Holi, Not Food, to show their stand against synthetic colors. The company brought the gourmet burger experience to Indian customers in the form of Waffle, Burger King's global power brand. Their flagship offering is unique for its size, quality, and taste. With a flame-grilled patty, a combination of sauces, and multiple veggies, the Waffle is a 7-layered indulgent meal on its own. The wafer and various limited time flavor builds not only the signature offering of the company, but also they allow the company to drive brand premiumization and increased order frequency. The company is known to offer a much greater variety of choices than its biggest competitors, McDonald's. Besides the wafer, it has also launched a new premium portfolio made of unique tasting burgers called the King's Collection. Available in 4 different taste profiles: cheese, paneer, tandoori chicken, and fiery chicken. Some of these have been developed specially for the Indian market. The company has acquired 87.75 holding in PT Sari Burger Indonesia in the month of March 2022. At the time of the acquisition, Burger King Indonesia was the second largest burger QSR chain and one of the fastest growing QSR chain of scale in Indonesia. It grew from 54 stores in 2016 to 174 stores in 2020, and its revenue had grown from $28 million in 2016 to $100 million in 2019. Burger King Indonesia generated a revenue, earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization, and loss at profit after tax level of Rs 5.7 billion, Rs 122 million, and Rs 993 million in the current year 2020, with a gross margin of 57.3% and EBITDA margin of 2.1%. Indonesia is the 4th most populated country in the world, and with a much higher per capita income is considered a more mature food market than India and thus offers considerable scope for growth. Key reasons for growth. Since opening its first restaurant in November 2014, the company has used its well-defined restaurant rollout and development process with the aim of growing quickly, consistently and efficiently into a pan-India QSR chain and capitalizing on the growing market opportunity in India for QSR restaurants. Although the COVID-19 crisis has adversely affected its ability to open new restaurants and expand its restaurant network temporarily, the company continues to evaluate the pace and quantity of new restaurant openings and the expansion of their restaurant network and aims to increase the pace of its growth after COVID-19 crisis subsided. Master Franchisee Agreement. Burger King India Limited is the national master franchisee of the Burger King brand with exclusive rights to develop, establish, operate, and franchise Burger King branded restaurants in India. It also offers favorable royalty fees capped at 5% of sales. The company's main shareholder, even before the IPO, was Everstone Capital. Everstone Capital has ensured that the company was well funded since the company was launched. The company has since the beginning has a strong focus on growth, often sacrificing profitability. So while it has grown very rapidly, it is still not profitable, possibly because of higher development costs. Strong consumer proposition. Burger King India Limited's customer proposition focuses on serving customers with superior price value proposition, offering customers with a variety of innovative food offerings. The menu comprises as many as 18 different varieties of vegetarian and non-vegetarian burgers and continues to keep adding new dishes in their overall offering to uplift the consumer experience. This has driven footfalls and same-store sales in the restaurants and enabled it to become one of the fastest-growing QSR brands to reach 200 restaurants among international QSR brands in India during the first 5 years of its operations. Evolving the menu. In addition to burgers, the company serves the customers with a variety of wraps, rice, beverages, sides, snacks, shakes, and desserts across different day parts, including breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks times and late night. These customized offerings, coupled with the brand recall of Burger King, has enabled Burger King India Limited to expand its customer base extensively. Quality centricity. The Burger King India Limited maintains the quality of ingredients by purchasing them from approved suppliers only. Further, to have a better control on the quality, Burger King India Limited has in place an extensive quality assurance procedure to benchmark the quality processes. Vertically managed and scalable supply chain model. The Burger King India Limited has in place a scalable supply chain model wherein suppliers are negotiated with and managed individually. The company has multiple suppliers for every key ingredient, ensuring lesser dependence on specific suppliers. It also helped in enhanced competition amongst the suppliers, helping it to get a better price quotation. Well-defined restaurant rollout and development process. New restaurant rollout process comprises identifying locations and building restaurants quickly and efficiently. The company built their restaurant network using a cluster approach wherein they launched their brand from flagship locations in high traffic and high visibility locations across key metropolitan markets and then developed new restaurants within that cluster. This approach helps the company to efficiently manage its supply chain. While identifying and selecting new restaurant locations, the company analyzes strategic properties of the location, wherein they check the demographics of the location, the business and its surrounding areas, the site visibility, the site footfall generation capability, accessibility and parking, and the feasibility of the site. 360-degree technology. This comprises technologies such as centrally controlled digital menu board, handheld POS systems, in addition to the integration of customer platforms with delivery aggregators and the integration of these systems with third-party distributors. The company has also improved the Burger King app, which now has a more user-friendly interface and ensures increased customer engagement. Experience management and leadership. Burger King India Limited's management team includes former senior employees with significant expertise and experience in the food and beverage industry, retail and major fast-moving consumer good brands. Further, majority of the management team members have been associated with the company since the commencement of its operations in November 2014. Burger King Corporation through BK Asia Pac awarded it the Global Master Franchisee of the Year in 2018 for the company's strong business performance on sales, operations, development and profitability. Further, the company has consistently won regional performance awards from Burger King Corporation since 2015, including APAC Digital Marketing Team of the Year in 2021, APAC Master Franchisee of the Year and APAC Operator of the Year in 2018 and 2019, as well as the APAC Marketer of the Year in 2017 and 2018, as well as various other awards in India won for our digital campaigns in 2020 and 2021. Burger King has been a late entrant in India. It set up its first restaurant in 2014, but it has been aggressive in setting up outlets across the country, having 315 operational outlets by fiscal year 2022. The revenue growth of the company has been impressive at 54% CAGR over the past 3 years before the IPO. However, the company hasn't been profitable. It has had to resort to debt and equity dilution to fund its expansion. The company seems to be on track to reach its target of 700 stores by 2025. Hope this video was insightful for you, and if you liked it, let us know in the comments section below. And do not forget to like and share it with your friends. For more such videos, subscribe to India Business Insights.